Hello Capricorn, I'm here to do your full moon reading, oracle reading for the full moon in Virgo on 27th of February. That's going to be illuminating your ninth house, exploration, travel, higher education, philosophy, publishing, your sense of purpose here, adventure. So I already shuffled and meditated on your sign, just cutting it here on camera for you to save time, because I shuffled this deck and this deck a specific number of times. Just want to save that for you guys. Welcome back to subscribers and to anyone new to my channel. My prayer is that you find clarity, confirmation, forewarning, or encouragement with the message that come through me to you. They are general readings, however, so keep that in mind. I try to read it objectively as possible. So sun, moon, and rising Capricorns. For your sun sign, you might feel this on a soul level in your experience, and your moon sign on your level of your emotions, and in your rising more in your physical world. This could be circumstances going on around you, so clarify with the tarot, and I read them in conjunction or cohesively together. So let's see what we got here. Okay, Capricorn. Recent past, we have encouragement and Seven of Earth. So I feel like through some patience, through some planning, through some form of bricks being laid or seeds being planted for there to be some growth here, you've received some encouragement in needing to assess. And this is also a self-analysis card. I feel like, how am I doing? How is your work doing? How are you doing in your journey? Are you meeting your goals? This is some encouragement here as well too, in the form of maybe finances for education or finances for travel that encouraged you to feel like you can make your plans and see them come to fruition. So anything that has to do with excelling yourself, elevating yourself, there does seem to be like you received some type of encouragement, whether that encouragement was in the form of a material thing or through a person and encouraging you, or a situation that has been beneficial for your movement. And we have this 5 and 4 that equals 9. So encouragement for your goals and expansion to come to fruition. I feel something has come in your recent past in that way that finds you here. We have the storm fields with the sun. I'm immediately feeling like there's a rainbow and there's a pot of gold at the end of it, in a sense, for some of you Capricorns. Because when it storms and then immediately when the sun comes out, that's usually when we get that rainbow, or like in the midst of rain and then the sun is out, that's when you get that. There could be something here where there's a clearing away going on in your world, a cleansing, but it's in some way a storm that you feel like this needed to come. Major change, and again another 9, correlating with this 9th house for you. I feel like this with the sun is giving this an energy that it's powerful, in the sense that maybe you are the storm Capricorn, and where you're going to blaze a new trail or path here. We have this road, it's like it's a pathway, but it's winding, and there's a lot of wind and rain, but there's something very life-giving from this storm, from this clearing and this cleansing that you're doing. So some of you, there's definitely some type of good news coming in through what was a clash or what was something that didn't work for you. Some of you might be finding that there could be something where, encouragement for you to be patient about where you should be studying. I feel like some of you might have been changing what you're studying, changing where you want to go, or a direction here. You're getting some clarity about this, about your goals and where you should be, what you want to excel in, and how you're going to get there. It could be illuminated and lighting the way, but there's something here that needs to be cleared away that you might have started first in order for you to move ahead with a new plan towards your expansion, and growth and elevation here. Some of you as well, there could be something having to do, something that is published or something that is broadcasted that is of some significance to you. Some major change even outside of you could be to your benefit. The fact that something is cleared away and no more. An old structure, an old paradigm, however you want to say it. There does seem to be this sense that you're going to benefit from whatever is no longer going to be around or not there anymore, or where you had to wait and be patient, or you needed the resources to make the change and be the change you want to see. Some of you are going to be the change you want to see in some area, or you already are being that. And that could be illuminated in a number of ways for you through this full moon. So definitely a positive storm in the sense that what clears away and what's left afterwards is beautiful for you. Now what we have for your challenge or resistance, we have messenger of fire with solitude. So some of you may be doing, or maybe you need to do some reflecting. Some of you might be moving or blazing ahead without taking some time to reflect on where you are, what you're doing, what your motivation is. As well, to quieting people around you, or getting to a space where you need that to go alone. Or some of you, your journey and your challenge is that you are on the road alone, in a sense where you do have a lot of passion for what you do and what you say. There's something here about, like, you don't want to be a flash in the pan with, or you don't want something to be just temporary, here one day gone, or there's something here where you are looking for, I feel like, something that you can stand on your own with when it comes to, could be your career, of course, could be with anything, could be with a trip specific journey that you're on. Being alone might be a challenge for you, or there's something here where you don't want to do it alone, but there's no one else that has your unique situation where you're able to venture off and explore an area of your life. This is something where you're taking, and it's an independent energy. It's like you're being, if it's something where you have to do something alone, it's because you're meant to. Something spirit as well could be calling you to solitude in some way, or has called you to solitude in some other area of your life here. There's a need to be receptive to what a situation is trying to teach you, because this is, again, your 9th house, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding here that you're gaining for your journey moving forward. What is your unexpected help is wide open with the messenger of air. So I immediately went from feeling restricted to free with this energy. And so there's a freedom that's coming to you, Capricorn, in the sense of you being able to move ahead with a determined thought or action towards, like, something here too is like, but the messenger of air and the messenger of fire coming out. And then yeah. Some of you traveling by air is definite. It's coming in as far as an unexpected help. If a trip comes in where you're traveling, this is a help to you. Where you're going, being open to the possibilities too. It's wide open in the sense that you've reached the top somewhere, and it's like where you know, the air is vast in the sense of you being able to navigate this journey, trip, the freedom to be able to go after something with the quick energy, because maybe something has been cleared from your world that took up your time, took up your resources, and took up your schedule in a way where you couldn't fit it in before. That could as well be something here was like time off is difficult for you to get, but you can get it, and some of you might get it in a way that's like unexpected, but it will be beneficial to you, because it's like this is an energy of I can go at the drop of a hat, like just tell me where I need to be, or what time is this taking off, and I'll be there. So this is the freedom of autonomy that you guys are getting here with this is an unexpected help. It's an openness to explore and go where you're called to go, and being in tune spiritually with where that is or what that is. There's some of you who are leaving one area of feeling restricted as far as what you were studying to going into something here that is has a lot more options as far as what you could do with it, as far as a certificate or a degree. You may be able to take it anywhere. There's something you can take anywhere. So I feel like some of you are getting uprooted in a good way, in a sense that you're not going to be tied down to a specific space or place. And so what is your advice? It is coming apart with the Two of Fire. So yeah, this is definitely you leaving one area for another area. Some of you definitely could be relocating completely, but where you need to go, I feel like some of you are following some type of rainbow, following, like looking for the end of it, a rainbow here in your journey of like life. This is ongoing for some of you Capricorns, or this is what's coming up as far as like a time or a mission where you feel like that. You're seeking the end of the rainbow. And so coming apart and with this Two of Fire is you're leaving that first ace behind. You're taking the second ace, or as far as the second wand, you're taking the first wand, putting it behind you and taking that second wand and saying, okay, this is where I can go from here. Strong Explorer energy card for this, as far as to like this being your ninth house. A lot of cards are correlating with the houses for the other signs too. So it's, definitely put an end to what is not serving you anymore. If you have people around you who are weighing you down, this could be an individual that you need to leave behind if they can't go with you. All right. As I say, one monkey don't stop no show here. So it's a sense of like where you maybe were waiting. Because that's another thing I'm getting too, is like there's two people in this past card energy. There could have been plans that you made with someone. Well, something's going to happen in this, yeah. Some of you, plans you made with someone, they're going to change for them. The circumstance is going to change for them, but it lights your way. It gives you clarity about where you're going or what direction you need to go in. And so that may have been a challenge, or will be, that you're going alone with something, but there's also something here where you're going to get what you need to being alone. If that makes sense. Yeah, so your advice here is to go ahead and take that path, choose that path away from what you need to separate yourself from. That could be also something the sun is illuminating, that you may not realize it, but there may be someone in the past that you were going to clash with greatly on either a trip or some other type of journey. And the universe kind of looked out for you and just separated, realizing that that's an energy that's clashing. Even if you didn't like verbally or physically clash, something with your souls clashed, in a sense where maybe something where there was some type of intervention needed to step in and say, You know, nope. And you need to be free from that energy. Yeah. So what we have for your outcome is heal the ouch, 7 of air. So I do feel like there's some need, or going to be some need, for you to take a bit of a time out and be alone for a while. As well to need to, some of you might be hiding that you're hurting, hiding that you are in need of healing and in pain. But there does seem to be something, again, I feel like you've been protected from. You may be doing this strategically in a way, healing in a strategic way, or especially too with this sun, if some of you are in a space where you're in the public, or in the public for whatever reason, the way you heal may just have to, in some ways, it's going to be a trickier. You might have a lot of eyes on you, in the sense of, you know, what's going to be next, or what's next for this person, or they're looking for some type of clue about what you're feeling. You know, you might be hiding those, and you might be stealing away to do your healing. And so I do feel like some of you, many of you, if you want to know that if a trip is going to happen, if you're going to be able to travel, there does seem to be like you will be able to get away, and it'll be a very healing trip for you. But you are going to be, whatever plans you made with someone, I feel like many of you will be going on a journey alone. Some of you as well could be getting into some type of purpose of feeling like you are healing others. You could have some insight into what is ailing or hurting others. Very empathic. Some of you, there's a connection or a situation or even a career that maybe sharpened your skills. Something sharper with you. Could be too from this last connection, even, or where you were making plans with something here. This person could have activated something on a soul level for you, because I'm also getting something was being activated with the sun energy. The purpose for someone with coming along for some of you was to inspire you in a big way, not to stick around. So in that sense, even though that's an energy where you're maybe healing from and not telling people, again, where your expectations or what you've expected to come about, just because it didn't doesn't mean it was a waste, or it wasn't what you, maybe it wasn't meant to be what you thought it would be, but the purpose was served. Even like you didn't waste your time with a career studying such and such. There's something here where I feel like you can take two separate areas of study, or that may not, on paper look like it has anything to do with each other, but it's going to create something very good for you. So you will be kind of coming out of a norm, or, some of you could be blazing a new path, or again, being the change you want to see in an area that has to do with your 9th house here. So I see that you're like on the way to seeing and believing in yourself a lot more, and where you're capable of expanding. With or without someone by your side doing it. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting strong insight and foresight too. I'm also getting the sense of like, if you're traveling alone and you feel unsafe, I feel like you will always, there's something here if you're protected. That's all I'll say here. There's a protective energy with you. So do not worry about being alone. You're being protected. All right. So that's what we got here for you guys. As far as messages, I hope it was helpful to you guys, and and ladies. I don't know where I get into saying that, you guys all the time, but just for this video. I don't say it a lot. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you're new to my channel, I welcome you to subscribe. I'll be back with another series for the Zodiac, and if this was helpful to you, I'd appreciate a like, and I will see you soon. Any more announcements or anything? No, I don't offer personal readings through this platform anymore or anywhere else on the internet. Just personal clients or private clients that I know personally or by now. So that's that. But if you want to, just continue to see what I do here for the Zodiac. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, definitely check your other signs. There could be messages there for you as well. And I do appreciate all of your support. Take care.